Hello ladies, it's Wednesday. I cannot believe that it is pretty much almost halfway through August already. It's crazy. So little dude is taking a nap, so that means I'm going to try to keep this on the DL, on the QT, and try to be quiet making this video. But I'm pretty excited that we're finally getting down our to-do list for all of our YouTube videos and getting it done. So today on the agenda for our warm-hearted Wednesday, kind of wild child Wednesday, to tell you the truth, today we're going to do open makeup and all of my favorites and go-tos. So what I mean by this is I have picked from the open makeup on my desk, I have picked like what I go to more than anything else, what I'm using up, what I'm using first, and basically my favorites. So I kind of like summed it up into one list because I felt like I had 3 different things going on and didn't want to confuse you guys too much. So I decided to just go with like one, like here's my favorites, here's my go-tos, or what's open. So that explains that. There's my little sign. Got my little seashell over here. It's supposed to be like Ariel's necklace with the ah, you know what I'm saying? And then I have one down here, but you probably can't tell it's a seashell. Or bubbles at that, but it is what it is. And as always, we have Jeffrey with us, helping us today, sorting through this makeup. What do you think, Jeffrey? Should we do it? He says yes. Alright, so let's get into this box. My last video, I kind of showed you at the end, like a little spoiler of what I have, but here's my giant box of all of my favorites and stuff that I'm using. And at the end of this, there are a few things that that are in this little tub, that are new items. They're not really makeup, so to speak, but there's like a pair of earrings, and there's a couple bracelets. I think I'm gonna go ahead and like put the bracelets on. So I got this red coral bracelet recently, and I also got this blue and white. So I guess they're supposed to match. I'm not sure. But there's an old lady that it makes me think of, and her name is Iris, and I recently watched a documentary about her, and she loves like big bangle bracelets like this. She's really vivacious old lady, and I loved it. And then another thing that I got, this is kind of here, is a little makeup bag. It's a little bit smaller than a normal Ipsy bag, but I thought it was cute. It's an Estee Lauder. It's in great shape, and it's got a little keychain on it. And I'm not quite sure yet whether I'm going to keep it or put it in my SD Beauty stuff. So what do you guys think I should do with this? I don't really need it. I could give it to one of my girls and put some makeup in it for them. So I guess, you know, we'll get to it when we get to it, make up my mind, and I'll take some time to think about it. But let's start with eyeshadow palettes. So the first one, I'm sure you guys saw this if you watched the end of my other videos, kind of a spoiler. This is the Makeup Revolution Chilled palette, and it's with cannabis sativa. I'm not really sure if they actually put cannabis in the eyeshadow or if it's just like because of the shapes. But this is honestly not one of my favorites because of the quality. It's one of my favorites because Brian bought it for me, and he paid like 30 bucks or so for this palette. So my favorite part about this is the packaging, which is why I wanted it, even though I'm not a pot smoker, never really have been. When I was younger, I tried it with my sister. She was kind of a bad influence on me, but I just like the aesthetic of it. To be honest with you, my favorites, I would have to say, are I like Relax and I like Exhale, even though I love Leaf and Candyland a lot. I don't know if you saw Leaf. There's Leaf and there's Candyland. I love the pressed glitters. I know that they're not like good for your eyes really, and I love Haze. So those are some of my favorites on this palette. But I have to tell you, there is a a bit of a problem for me. Like, for example, like Acapulco right here is more of like a liquidy, like you would want to use your finger to get it out. It's a lot like this highlighter that I have by Koki. It's like spreadable, like there it is on my finger. An example of it. But for as far as like quality on the pressed glitters, they're more like that's on my finger, and it's not the best consistency. And then for like Exhale, as much as I love this color, you want to use your finger with it because it just like doesn't even show up. You have to keep pressing the brush into it and pressing the brush into it. And like this morning I tried and I just ended up putting like, this is blue eyeshadow from another palette, and it's just the quality is different for each color. Another example is like, well, I hate the browns in this. I hate browns, I hate beige. But like Calm, I have got green in it from a brush, but it's like supposed to be a white shade, and I guess you would use that as a primer. I'm not really sure. Acapulco is just a really weird consistency. It's like a gold, but it just feels like butter. I don't really like to associate food and makeup, so like I don't really think I would get a food makeup themed palette. It's just not for me. But like anything with plants or animals, I'm okay with that. But just for example, like the pressed glitters are very bad quality. So it's my fault for picking this out. I wanted it so bad. And another thing that I really want, and I've been asking for, is the ColourPop Baby Yoda or the Child palette. Like, you know, the Mandalorian, because I've been obsessed. Ever since Brian got me into Star Wars, I've been obsessed ever since. Holy crap, I think this is like the 6th or 7th video I forgot to wear my ring in. I just don't, because I'm working all the time. It's not like I don't want to wear my rings, it's just that like I forget to put them on for my videos because I don't really wear them much like in public because I'm always working around the farm and doing stuff, so I don't want to break them. I'm always like terrified that I'm gonna like have it fall off or lose it or drop a diamond out of it, so I don't wear them, and then I forget to wear them in my videos. So anyway, I just remembered that, so bear with me. I'm going to be wearing my rings more often in my videos. So anyway, this palette it's on my favorites list because Brian bought it for me, but I am starting to feel like maybe other people that don't recommend Makeup Revolution are right, because there's just so many different consistencies in these different eyeshadows, and I feel like they should all be the same. They should all be the same consistency, even if they're not the same color or type. I have 2 other eyeshadow palettes that are my absolute favorites, and I got these myself, and these I feel like are super high quality, even though they're very low in price. They're both drugstore palettes, so like Makeup Revolution is not something you can buy in the drugstore, but these are. So the first example I have, the first one I have 3, so this would be the second one, is NYX. The NYX Professional Makeup Ultimate Shadow Palette, and it's so versatile. There's so many looks you can do with this. I mean, I remember doing math in school when they would like try to think of how many different combinations you could come up with. I swear, when it comes to makeup, it's completely different than just regular like math, like how many, you know, you can multiply it by, okay, 4 by 4 is, I'll just count. I'm guessing 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. See, I'm really bad at math. So 16. So that would be 16 different looks, or maybe like 30 something. You know, if you had like a few jeans, a few t-shirts, you would try different combinations. But with makeup, it's completely different. There are so many looks you can do with this, and I'm doing one right now. It's pretty simple. I just did it over the gold, the Makeup Revolution palette, chilled palette. But my favorites right now are this teal, this mermaid teal, and then the one next to it, which has got a little bit of a glitter in it, a shimmer, I mean, and these are not pressed glitters, but they are just amazing. I have tried this red on the 4th of July. I used it with a look that I did with like stars and stripes on my eyes, and it was amazing. It held all night until I washed it off, and it was not as easy to get off as I thought. I've used the yellow. I loved the lavenders, And this pink I've used this dark purple over here. I haven't touched this blue yet. This is the most beautiful little blue, but these are just such, I mean, it was $10 for this palette. I actually have 2 of these, and I'm really glad that I have 2 of them. This is in Brights, by the way, but I definitely recommend this. It'll fit in your purse. You can take it anywhere with you, and it's just wonderful. Wonderful little eyeshadow palette. I have a miniature version of this, but it's not on my favorites because there aren't as many looks I can do with this. I tried, but I'm just, once I got this one, I don't use this one anymore. I just don't. I use this one. I absolutely love this palette. I need to use it more often. And this is, out of all 3 of these, this is my top. Okay, this is my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette right now. Something like, I have more than this, I just haven't opened them. I'm trying to use what I have open, and I absolutely love rainbow makeup. So this is my complete, like, my favorite. I love how they're all shimmers. You can also do a darker look with the black over here, but it's like a silver. It's like the same color as my car. I love it. It's a silver black. I don't know. It's just that finish. It's so pretty. His name is Carlisle, and he's beautiful, and it's the same color as my car. So I don't wear a lot of black eyeshadows, but that's so pretty. So this is the Covergirl Trunaked Dazed palette, and if you turn it over this way, it's called 835 Dazed. That's the number of it. I definitely recommend this. Every single one of these is wonderful quality, just amazing. The feeling of these colors. It only comes with this thingy, so I use the Q-tips in here so I can get like smaller, because I'm like a petite sized person, so like I need to get into smaller crevices, and I use a Q-tip. I have a whole bunch of Q-tips on my desk in front of me. I use them constantly. But another thing I have in here, there's a whole pack of these, and I have kind of like, I have them on both sides. So like there's one I did for a mermaid look, and then there's one that's pink on there, and so I have them like designated for different looks. These are a Modessa brand. So like here you can see, like I did one side for blue and one side for lavender, and that's for that Brights palette that's right in front of me. So I use these for these palettes. Alright, so those are my favorite, my top 3 favorite go-to palettes. Mainly the rainbow ones, but the Makeup Revolution one, not because it's the best quality, but because Brian got it for me and it's special. So, and I don't like to ask him for a whole lot, so I just like, I've been kind of treating that like it was gold. I have these, like I've been hoarding them, but it looks like in the 24 hours that they've been in this bucket, they have lint on them, because that's what happens with beauty blenders and when you have kids, and it just happens. But when I get to it, like right now I'm just using this one, even though I haven't really been using it a whole lot. These are my favorites because I love the shapes and I love the color black. So these are gonna be like my go-tos. Now, one of my issues with beauty blenders is I have carpal tunnel. Yes, I know, I'm 28 years old and I have carpal tunnel. Why? Because I live in the country, and everything we do, we have to do it ourselves. Mow the grass, cut trees down, move the rock, you need a wall built, you need the barn fixed, whatever it is. I have torn up my hands. I know I have nice looking nails, but I have torn up my hands. They hurt a lot of the time. So my next point is, these need to, when they come to be washed, I have to throw them away, because I'm not going to tear up my hands any more than I have to by scrubbing them, squeezing them and squeezing them. It hurts. I can't do stress balls or anything like that, and this to me is like the equivalent of that. So I will have to toss them in the trash. So that's really hard for me. I wish I could throw them in the dishwasher, but I can't, because one, we don't have one, and 2, that wouldn't work. But anyway, I absolutely love beauty blenders while they last. But that's one of the reasons I'm hoarding these, is because I know that I'm not going to be physically able to wash them. I haven't worn my wrist braces in a while, and so, you know, it's just tough. So that's another reason I don't do my makeup as often, because like holding your fingers a certain way, my hands shake, my hands hurt, my fingers hurt. You kind of see my knuckles a little bit. Well, I got eyeliner on that finger, but it hurts. So I don't mean to complain. So anyway, that's just why I don't use these, because I'll use ones that I don't care about and I'll throw them away when I'm done, when they get too dirty. Alright, so let's see here. I think we're gonna go with powder and blush. So you guys have seen me use these. I'll just pull out these 3 products. I actually hit pan in this today. This is my Rimmel Stay Matte finishing powder, and I hit pan in it because I use it all the time. I used to be a powder girl, like it was mascara, eyeliner, and powder, and that's all I used. And so I used the heck out of my powder. I would use the dickens out of it, and this is the same thing. I love it, absolutely love it. I'll put my moisturizer on and then I'll put my powder on top of it. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but I'm still a rookie, so whatever. Anyway, I hit pan. I absolutely love this. This is one of my go-tos, my favorites. I have it on my desk with my highlighters, so I should probably put it back now. But this is in 001 transparent. I love it. I love powders, and I always get scared about hitting pan in powders because I'm like, oh no, they cost like 10 bucks. That's a lot for a powder, and I have to get another one at some point. And that's literally, I think, the only powder that I have. On some products, I like hoard them, like lipsticks, for example. Like I have a ton of them. On other things, like powders, I'll only have one at a time because they're so darn expensive. Okay, so another thing that has quickly become a favorite, I had no idea that I loved this so much. It's blush. I love this blush. I use it all the time. I'm not using it today, but I use it in a lot of my videos. And this is the Milani Coral Cove Rose Powder Blush. It's number 505 Coral Cove. It's the Rose Powder Blush in Coral Cove. I said that backwards, but I think you get the point. It's amazing. It just feels wonderful on your face. It's the most beautiful little flower. I was so afraid of using this for the longest time, and now that I am using it, because you only live once, you may as well. So that's just this beautiful little pink color. Probably can't see very well, and I'm wasting it, I think, but it's just this beautiful pink. It looks wonderful. It's just the right amount of color on my face when I need it. And when we get to like things for your face, we're gonna talk about mirrors. This has become my favorite little mirror. This used to be my favorite mirror. I had it since I was 15 years old, and I'm 28, so that's like 13 years or more, and it's from Claire's. But this came from a place that I volunteer at, and it's just one-sided, so I'm not gonna like show you my room or anything, but it's just a one-sided little mirror, and I absolutely love it. It's the most amazing little thing. I can just pick it up, do my eyeliner, my finishing touches, and then shove it back with the other one. So I keep them both on my desk next to my big mirror, which is like a iridescent mirror from Walmart, which I use every single day. This is in front of me right now, and it was like $5, and it's my vanity mirror. I would love to have a big vanity desk mirror in front of me, but I cannot afford that right now, so we will get there. Alright, so up next, I think since we're on the topic of like beauty blenders, blushes, powders, doing your face, I know we're doing a little backwards, but what have we got here? I'm going to pull out some things. I've got 2 things that have become favorites. I had no idea that a Birchbox item would become a favorite, but it did. It's the Purlisse Youth Glow Vitamin C CC Cream in SPF 50. I used it on my face today. I was trying to use my Milani Conceal Perfect up, and I don't like it anymore because I got this and I don't want it anymore. So Purlisse has become so quickly one of my absolute favorite brands, period favorite makeup brand. I love Milani as a drugstore brand, and Purlisse is like boom, it's right up there with Milani for me. It's just like those 2 brands for me are very big. You know, like Maybelline, Revlon. I have a Revlon lipstick in here that's a love of my life lipstick. Then I treasure it like a Chanel. Alright, so anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. But this stuff is It has sunscreen in it, but it's also something I don't have to use this with. And I can just kind of rub it in with my finger, and it looks nice, and it holds all day. I don't sweat it off. It stays on. It doesn't dry me out. It just looks wonderful. And it also has a moisturizer in it, all in one. It's a foundation, antioxidant moisturizer with sunscreen and full coverage benefits. It's wonderful, and I have really dry skin on my face, so I'm always putting moisturizer on, so this really helps me. I hope I'm not running out of time because we're already at 20 minutes. So I may like cut this down to like a part 1 and a part 2. And then the other one I have is a Revlon Photo Ready concealer stick for like if I get a pimple, or like I have this freckle on my forehead that I absolutely hate. I hate this freckle. I wish it would go away. I guess it's a sunspot. I swear it didn't used to be there when I was like younger, but then like I had like either a wart or acne there or something growing up, and then this stupid freckle like thing, mole, whatever the heck it is, a demon from hell, appeared, and it's been there ever since. So I'm like one of those Hindu women with the jewel on their face. So this thing helps me with the freckle, and then I have a couple of scars from seizures in my younger years from medication that I had a really bad reaction to, and then I have a dog bite on my face. I got bit in the face by a poodle, so I have some dog bite scars here. So this whole line right here on my cheek, I like butterfly stitches there on my face. That's over there, and then I have like a little freckle I like right here, but sometimes I just cover it up. And then I have this like freckle here that I don't like. And then there's this one that grows hair out of it. I mean, the more you know, right? So I have to always be on top of that one. But that's what that's for. It's just like little things, touch-ups. If you're going on a date or something, and I don't really like dress up like a supermodel for Brian because he just thinks I'm the most beautiful woman in the world, but I think this stuff's perfect and I really recommend it. And then I love this for just touch-ups. And then, let's see here. As far as like Perlice goes, I have 2 Perlice products right here. I'm almost done with my bin, but I absolutely love Perlice so much. Ipsy has sent me 2 Perlice items, and then I got 1 from Birchbox. So this is my Perlice moisturizer. I'm actually trying to hold on to it and save it and not use it up. So I've been using this moisturizer instead right now, and just using it up. But this is my Perlice Matcha Green Tea Antioxidant Priming Moisturizer. It's amazing. I absolutely love it so much. It's for oily, normal, or sensitive skin combination. I'm going to put that back in my skincare bag. And then I have a Perlice cleanser, which I have not used yet, but I love it because it's Perlice. And I need it because my skin is drying out on my face and I need to kind of scrub it. I need to scrub it today. So I think I'm going to go like take this and use it, or maybe just one of these creams or something. But this is the Perlice Watermelon and Charcoal. Hi Dallas! Don't wake up yet, go back to sleep. It's a purifying cleanser and it gently cleanses skin, cleanses skin, removes makeup, purifies and energizes, and it's for all skin types. So I'm gonna put that in my skincare bag. One of my favorite brands. Putting those over there. I'm gonna start putting things away. My little boy is waking up, or starting to, so I should probably be quieter. Sorry, Dallas. I have one more product that is a moisturizer, primer, and mask all in, well, it's mask, moisturizer, and primer all in one, and it's by This Works, and it's the In Transit Camera Close-Up. I absolutely love this. This is the second one that I bought from Ipsy, and I wish I had it in a bigger size, but they are expensive. You know, I like sample sizes too because you can use them up faster and then go through it and see if you really like it. Anyway, I just like smaller sizes, I guess. So So anyway, there's this. I love it. It's a favorite. Just put it back in the skincare bag. Another thing that I need to use more often is sunscreen. This is my Panama Jack sunscreen. It's spray-on sunscreen. It's a lot easier than rubbing it in. You can just spray it onto your arm, boop, boop, and call it a day. Rub it in a little bit. But this is broad spectrum SPF 30. It's a sunscreen spray, as you know. It's cruelty-free, gluten-free, and 80-minute water resistant. So, and I really like the packaging. It's got like this beach vibe on it. It definitely goes with my desk. Should probably put that over there. Fits right in, doesn't it? Goes right in my thumb. My whale. No, I should probably put this on my actual desk so I'll see it next to my Febreze. I have 2 Febreze things over here, which is another thing that I absolutely love is Febreze. That one is in Island Fresh, so I love island themed stuff. Can you tell? I have another one in Moonlight Breeze. It's Febreze. Alright, so next up we have a couple of nail polishes that I've got right now that are open. This is my mermaid nail polish. This is my expensive, like, rich girl nail polish. I was trying to get a job and I bought this from a store, and I bought an expensive amethyst necklace, which I've worn in one video, I think. But this is Butter London. I threw the top away because it was getting on my nerves. It drove me crazy. So I just have this one, but it's Butter London, and this is in Seaside. I'm wearing it on my nails right now. I absolutely love this color. I need to get more mermaid teal colors, and just like this in nail polish, like, I'm running out of it. It's like down to here now. It's been used up since 2016. Yeah, I've had this since 2016, and it's quickly gotten used up. This one is a spoiled nail polish. I keep it like this because I'm trying to get like this all used up, so that it doesn't dry up, but it has a mind of its own. But this is spoiled, and it's in the color that pisses me off because I used to have a Saturn, and it's got a really sad story surrounding it, and I don't want to talk about it. Also, I used to have a Honda Odyssey, and that also has a sad story. But the name of this nail polish is SO51. My Saturn broke down, and it pisses me off to no end that they named a nail polish that when it's such a beautiful color. Like, why didn't you just name it Mermaid Sparkle? Like, that would have made more sense than my Saturn broke down. Like, that's offensive. So, but anyway, the color I absolutely love, but the name, no, I don't. But I've been using that a lot, so that is also, even though you cannot see the glitter, that's on my nails too. And then coating it all off is this wonderful creation right here by Wet n Wild. The only nail polish I've ever gotten by Wet n Wild that's fast dry AF is the clear coats. I would love to try them in other colors because this is amazing. This is the Wet n Wild fast dry AF. It's 40-second speed dry and 5-day wear, and this is an X-ray vision. Definitely recommend this. Hard to find. I don't know if I got it at Walmart or what, but from here we're gonna go to eyeliners, and then we have lip products, and that's about it. We have eyeliners and stuff and lip products. So the first thing I have is the Hard Candy Ginormous Lash in Blackout. And if you guys have watched my mermaid makeup haul video, I actually have this Essence mascara. It's Ariel, the Little Mermaid mascara. I cannot wait to use it. It's the Lash Princess mascara, and I wanted to put that in this video and rave about it. I haven't even opened it yet, but I just love it. I just love it. It's just fabulous. It's fabulous. It's wild, man. But this is my Hard Candy mascara, which has lasted me a good long time, and I love how big the tube is. So I get a lot of use out of this. This is a great find. I love this mascara so much. It's great. I tried the falsies. Didn't work for me. I'm just not a falsie girl. I like my normal lashes, my regular eyelashes. So the good mascara is also always a must-have. Now, I love e.l.f., so I'm putting this in my favorites, even though I have not really been using it yet. But this is an e.l.f. eyeliner in Jet Black. So it's kind of a thinner, Let me do a test run for you. That's how thin the line would be. I like a thicker eyeliner, so that's our e.l.f. Jet Black eyeliner right there. I'm gonna put that away. And this is the one I'm currently using, and it's by Elme, and I have rubbed it raw. It's just says black eyeliner on there, but you can't really see it. You can't see any of it. It's gone, but it's Elme. It was a Halloween eyeliner, and it's got so much life left in it. So you can see the difference in thickness, and it's about the same, but the bottom one is the Elme one that I've got on right now on my eyes, and I kind of put like 2 coats on, 2 or 3 sometimes, just to make sure like I've got it right. And I love this eyeliner. It really works. I used to use stick liner, and it just, the sticks will break, like a colored pencil tip, they break. You either have to sharpen them or screw the top up. I no longer like them at all. I like liquid eyeliners. It's like painting. I'm good at fine lines now, even though my hands still shake. But I think my preference is definitely liquid eyeliner, and I never thought I would say that in the past. I never thought it would be liquid eyeliner, but it is. So my favorite, I'm gonna go with my 2 favorite makeup brushes. I love this brush. I heard it when I washed it. It doesn't have the same shape, but it's my unicorn makeup brush. I use this for my powder a lot of times. I will always pat it in like this. So I love this unicorn brush. They're pretty cheap on Amazon. You can just look up unicorn makeup brush and get like a set of like 10 of them. But these are my Ipsy SL Miss Glam brushes. I love this for powder now. I've been using this more and more. So I'll pat it in there. Powder, 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 powder. Finishing powder. Use up the heck out of it. And then I love, there's one that I use for blush. SL Miss Glam brush blush. Love this brush in particular. It's kind of a bigger one. I love the bigger ones. Now the smaller ones, I use today. I'm not as, like, I don't know, they just don't work as well for me. I have been loving these little, where are they? I have to tell you, like, my preference, where did I put it? I have been loving these to put my eyeshadow on instead of these, because these cause more fallout and these don't. These rub it in, and these, it just goes all over my face. So, funny. But I love these big makeup brushes, and this one is my top makeup brush. And if I could find the smaller Lisa Frank brush that it's like about this size, that looks just like this, it's the Rainbow Unicorn Lisa Frank brush by Ipsy and Glamour Dolls. Yeah, Glamour Dolls, I was right. Ipsy sponsored Glamour Dolls, and they put them in Ipsy bags, and I was so lucky to get one. It was like 2017. It was a red ticket bag, and I got one, thank the Lord. But I really want the thinner one, and I can't find it anywhere at all, period. And I would probably pay 10-15 bucks for that little brush. I just want that other little Lisa Frank brush. But this is my main blush brush, and I'll show you how I use it. Pretty simple. I usually go down to like right at the bottom of like my nose, like right here, and then I'll go up. Go down to up, down to up, and then I'll give it a couple of coats, and then I'll do the same thing on the side, down to up, or up to down, but I really like to go down to up. That's just how I do it in my head, down to up. I don't know why it is, but it is. And then that's just how I do my blush. It's pretty simple. So, I don't even know how well you can see it, because the lights are so darn bright. Does that help at all? My lights are just like directly shine into face. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Just shine in the face and blind the whole nation. Alright, so I love that brush so much for blush. So let's do lipstick. let's do lipstick, lip balm, lip gloss, in that order. All right, lipstick, lip balm, and 1 lip gloss. Okay, so I have 6 lipsticks here. I have 6. All right, the first one, I think my number 1 lipstick, I'm gonna have to say, it's a hard decision. But do I use this one? This one's special. Okay, so this is my Taylor Swift lipstick by Revlon, but I don't use it often. I don't. So that's what's left in there. A really good amount of product. And Revlon is just a classic, like, lipstick from forever ago, like 1930s, 1940s, 50s. But this is called Love That Red 725. This is probably my most special lipstick. I love this lipstick. And then its doppelganger, I'm gonna say, is High Vibe by Carmella Cosmetics, which I got from Ipsy and I have not even used yet. And it's got a ton of lipstick in there too. I love the bright red. I need to wear it more often, like on date nights and stuff. Ton of product. I actually have 2 of these. I have 2 of these Carmella Cosmetics lipsticks. But the one red lipstick I wear more often because it's more of like a lip balm feeling. It's kind of more of a wet lipstick. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just a little bit lighter. Those are so pigmented and so intense, and I absolutely love them. This is also a red, and it's amazing as well. I love this color. Beautiful packaging. This is Revlon as well. Revlon really knows how to make a good lipstick. This is a beautiful color, and here is the rest of the packaging. And I can't remember what, I mean, I'll try to link it down in the comments what it is. Oh, Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter, it says it right there, in Cherry Tart. Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter in Cherry Tart. Beautiful lipstick, beautiful color. I love this. So let's put this back over here on my desk. So I will try to use it. And I have another red lipstick. I don't think I'm a fan of this one, so I'm gonna put it back. It's not a favorite, so we're not even gonna mention that one. But this is the same brand, and it's a nude. I have a couple of nudes here, and I've really gotten into nudes lately. But this is the color Sensational by Maybelline, and it's in 375 Toffee Tango. So you have this packaging here, and then you have this gorgeous golden nude. Look how much product there is there. You know, I should have swatched these. I don't know why I didn't. Let's go backward for a second. I'm not going to swatch Carmella Cosmetics because it's brand new. But I am going to swatch this Revlon for you. Okay, this is Revlon 725 Love That Red. Let's do it on my arm here. Ooh, see how red that is? So red. Love that red. Taylor Swift red. That's what that is. Revlon. And then we have the Carmella Cosmetics, which is the exact same red. I'm telling you, it's the exact same red. Not gonna swatch it. This is in High Vibe. I love the little K on it. It's my passive aggressive lipstick that says K. And then we have our Revlon Cherry Tart Color Burst Lip Butter. And let's swatch it really quickly on my arm. Aha. See, it's a little bit lighter for you, but it's a little bit more creamy. And you can see, like, just on here, it's like this gel looking. I just love it. I just love this texture. It just reminds me of a lip balm. So that's my top red lipstick right now. And then the Revlon is my second favorite. And so we have this nude by Maybelline that's a 375 Toffee Tango. Let me swatch this for you on my arm. And I love how, okay, I put my arm on the tablecloth, so there's like indentations on my arm, but that's the nude. Very, very nice nude color, golden nude. I love that lipstick. And then I have one more nude that I got at CVS, and this is the LA Girl matte lipstick. It's a matte Flat Velvet lipstick. I had no idea I was gonna like this as much as I did, but the name of it is Snuggle, or GLC812 Snuggle. I love the shape of it. It reminds me of my Coco Shine Chanel lipstick. And let's swatch it right here. And see how it's got more of a red in it? So it kind of blended down to the other nude. So from my bracelet, you go from these reds to this. This is what I have right now. And it's just so, I think this is the most beautiful nude lipstick. And it has a good smell too. It smells like a snuggle. I'm just kidding. But I love that. So that's in my favorites. Okay, this is the top. The top is weird. This is the top. You would think that this is the bottom, but it's not. Alright, so my last lipstick, didn't get it on me, is one of my newest ones. And I really want a teal lipstick, like this color or this color, really badly. So that's on my wish list for one of my next colors. But this is my Velvet Matte Lipstick by NYX Cosmetics. And let me swatch it for you. It's purple. I love the purple. So let's do it right here. You can see it, you have to go over it a couple times, but when it's on your lips, it blends in better. A little bit better. More evenly on your mouth than it would on my arm, just because skin is the way it is. The packaging is actually velvet, so it gets like little pieces of lint on it, but I don't care. So I'm gonna put that with my mascara and my eyeliner because there's no room for it. But that's how purpley it is compared to my reds. I love these colors. Alright, and we have just a couple more items in here. I have a Blue Lives Matter pin. I have 3 of these. So we're gonna put these on a vest, I think, because Dallas is too young to play with them. And okay, we have three more things, and then a pair of earrings to show you. And these are all Ipsy, but these 2 things are Ipsy items, and then 1 thing is by Sephora. So let's start with the Sephora, which I'm wearing right now. It's my Sephora lip gloss. It's Pink Diamond, and it's kind of a smaller sized lip gloss than what most people are used to, but like this thing moves, and the application process is so therapeutic. Putting this on feels so good on your mouth. I love this applicator, and this is my first Sephora lip gloss, and I absolutely love it. I got it in like a lot of 20 things. Love this. Love this. I wanted to add these like lip crayons into my favorite lists, but I had 6 lipsticks as it was. So, I mean, I really love lipsticks. Can you tell? I really do. So I didn't put those in my favorite video, even though I absolutely love them. They are the Sugar Matte as Hell crayon lipsticks. So just various reds. I have 3 of them. So my 2 lip balms are as follows. The Hannah Lay Kukui Lip Balm in Coconut Pear. I have another one in my makeup trunk that I haven't opened yet. But this one is amazing. I've used the tar out of it, and it is paraben-free, sulfate-free, phthalate-free. It's amazing. It's better than actual chapstick brand lip balm, so I use this a lot. And lately I've been trying to use this up, and it's by Sarafina Botanicals. It's the Hibiscus and Balm Glow Lip Mask. I used it for a long time, and then I got sick of it. So I'm still kind of sick of it, but I don't want to put like an open product back in the makeup trunk and then forget about it for 3,000 years like I've done before. And then it gets nasty, especially a lip product, because it's going, you know, lip products can go in your system and make you very sick. So makeup does have an expiration date, so you want to keep it clean, you want to keep it fresh, you want to use it up. So that's what I'm trying to do. So this is cruelty-free and vegan. It's www.serafinebotanicals.com, and I bought this brand because my name is Sarafina, and I absolutely love this. So I just got sick of it, but I wanted to put it in my favorites because I do love it. So my last item is these seashell earrings, which I got at the community closet that I volunteer at, and these are so cute. They go with my aesthetic really well. My earrings kind of fell apart today. So I don't know if I can get these in my ear. I don't wear earrings very often. But it would be nice because I have holes all up and down my ears. Oh goodness. I haven't put earrings in these holes in forever. Ouch. Oh god. Yeah, I think I got it in there. Oh man. Well, it looks good. I didn't put the back of it in there because it's not really in all the way. Oh, I just don't want to hurt myself. But isn't that pretty? I love that little seashell. I want to put it in both ears, but like, you can see how like, oh gosh, let's just take that out. But you can see like I have just plugs here, and that's why I don't wear post earrings, because I have holes that are this big that I can fit my pinky through it, so I don't wear stuff like this very often, but I just had to get them because they're just so pretty, and I love seashells. So I'm gonna put them on my desk. They're just so beautiful, little gold earrings, so cute. So I just wanted to show you those. Little miniature haul video in its own little way. So that's everything, my empty bin. And once again, I forgot to take a picture of me with the bin of favorites, but that's okay. I've got my sign. And it is what it is. So I hope you ladies are having a wonderful Wednesday.